Next, you mentioned that ULIMO came in as the next phase after the Sierra Leone experience, and ULIMO's motivation was more to come and help deal with the problems that have been carried out against the Mandingo people. So I'm trying to understand from you, what was the real motivation for ULIMO being formed? Was it more to revenge what had been done, or was it more to protect against the future continuation of what had been done, particularly when one considers the Bakadu massacre, etc.?
Factual errors. You made some statements that are not factual, that I didn't say.
No, I'm asking a question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, but you laid a premise. First of all, ULIMO was never organized in Liberia. The government of President Momo didn't know us as ULIMO. But we knew ourselves as ULIMO when we organized to fight alongside the Sierra Leone soldiers. One. Number two, this was not a Mandingo fight. As a matter of fact, in Sierra Leone, you probably have more clans, many guilds, a lot of boys, Mendes, Peles, different tribes. So it was not a Mandingo organization. Neither was it to come and revenge for Mandingo people. No. No. We were not targeting people. When I saw Charles Bromskin in Conakry, and he introduced himself as one of the hierarchies of the NPFL, and he had this document in his hand, lobbying for sanctions not to be imposed on the NPFL, and I asked him, what are you saying about those people behind the line who are suffering there, who are being killed? What kind of lobbying are you carrying on? You've come here to stop people from imposing sanctions on Taylor. Don't you know that's one of the best ways? Instead of fighting him, or the ECOMOG is there, yes, but an added sanction of economic sanctions and other things, wouldn't those steps make it faster and quicker for him to give up? And you come in here, you think we are fools to join you so that our enemy who is doing bad things to us can be freed and relieved from sanctions? I remember that they had a white shirt, short white sleeve shirt in Siaka Touré's office there in Conakry at some shipping agency. And he wanted us to convince ourselves. And some people came to me and said, look, why don't we report this man to the gendarmerie? I wouldn't even tell the big people here, but let them catch him, whip him, and anything they can do with him because he's our enemy. There's a Congo man here, like child saver people, and he said he's a hierarchy. I said, no, the man knew you were here. He didn't think that you would harm him. So why would you want to conspire to do bad things, bodily harm to him, especially asking a whole government agency to do something bad to somebody illegal? I said, no, tell him what you had to tell him and let him go. We were not targeting, the Mandingos were not targeting anybody besides not being the only group. And I told you here also that I was in Conakry just about the time this formation started, that a Guild minor friend of mine called from Monrovia and said that he wanted to go to America, he wanted to pass through Conakry, and whether I could pick him up. I said, of course, you can come. But he was very brave, but he believed in our friendship and in me as an individual. So we picked him up at the airport and brought him to my house. And my family wasn't there. So he and I started talking in my room. 2 o'clock in the morning, we're still there, and then big knock on my door. The boys came and said, we want to see you quickly. I came outside and said, you don't understand that man's a minor Guild man? That's a serious rebel to send here to take care of you, and you got him in your bedroom. I said, no, man, this man's my friend. They said, we're not sleeping. Anything, just knock something in the room. Anyway, the next day, this guy, I carried him to the airport, and he went to the United States. So you can comfortably conclude that if I hadn't helped Joseph Cotto, he wouldn't have been Dr. Cotto today.